G'day everybody and welcome to PetesHQ. I'm your host as always, Pete Oz, and we are back in the Pacific Ocean. That can only mean one thing. It is time for another fantastic episode of War on the Sea. It is day 44 in our campaign. And we're in a bit of trouble. Yes, we are. As you can see, Port Moresby is firmly in Japanese control here. We have a Type C freighter heading furiously up there with supplies. And then here, when Milne Bay, as you can see, it is under our control. No issues there at all. Rennell Island, that is another hot spot here. Japanese managed to land Marines. So what I'm thinking is cargo ships here. What have we got? You guys, I want you guys to come up to Guadalcanal. You're going to take on some seasoned veteran troops, and we are going to move them down. This cargo task force can just come here and hang out here. Done. We've got the Cimarron tanker. She's steaming towards Santa Cruz Islands. It's going to pick up fuel and then deposit that on Guadalcanal so we can get our Air Force in. So it's too dark to launch aircraft at the moment. We have Cargo 2, which is empty as well, heading back down to New Hebrides. Got our carrier here, Wasp, whose air crews have absolutely dominated. What we are going to do, though, is Task Force Bravo is moving up. They are going to take a station out front of Guadalcanal, and we're going to move our Coast Guard Task Force down, because they have no shells left, none of any use to us at all. So that is the state of the operation at the moment. As always, let's speed up time, and when something exciting happens, you guys will be the first to know. We have an encounter at Milne Bay. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. We are in all sorts of trouble here. We're very low on ships and men and everything. Oh, enemy troops have landed on Milne Bay. This is disastrous. What are we going to give up? We have to give up one in order to save both, I think. This is becoming hard. Now, there is not a great deal we can do here. All right, our Type 3 Type 3 cargo ship has landed. We are now going to unload all cargo at Port Moresby. So they have... I mean, they're not even going to do it. That was... Looking at it, they're never, ever going to... They got 800 troops too. We are in all sorts of bother here. We're in all sorts of trouble. We'd be better off abandoning. Yeah. That's... I don't have the troops to spread around. That's the thing. I don't have... Let's get this guy loaded up while we debate furiously of what we are doing. Cargo task force here. We wanted managed cargo. I wanted troops. So take some troops from there. Also take some supply. And they can steam down here. Hopefully there'll be enough men there to save the tide of battle there. 39. What can we do here? Let's have a quick look, shall we? Don't think we want any subs. All right, let's destroyers. If we can go, just a cheap destroyer or two. We'll add 2. A light cruiser. What are we going to take? We'll take the Cleveland. What do we want here? We'll take the Miami. And we'll give you a heavy cruiser. New Orleans. I think New Orleans needs to come back. Yep, you can come back. 54. We do not have enough at all for that. They can't have many many left. Can that's 30. That is still 32. Wow. All right. Interesting. Probably going to lose Milne Bay and Port Moresby. 6,000 supply we're going to lose and give up to the Japanese. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's... you've got troops here. You were just going to hang out, weren't you? Come back. Change course. That's 62 hours. Wow. There'll be no men left by then. Yeah, we're going to have to do this with one... with one cargo ship. All right, let's get those supplies back off. Manage cargo. Yeah, we're going to take those. Thank you. Course. Come down here, please. We'll fortify Cooktown. So that's a disaster. That is an absolute disaster and one we did not expect to happen. We're going to have to put some ships and something up here. I reckon once we get the Coast Guard Task Force replenished, they are going to have to come up here and patrol the Solomon Sea. I reckon this is getting out of hand. Absolutely getting out of hand. All right, we are going to speed up time, bring you guys back in when something exciting happens once more. Our boys have arrived at Rennell Island. We are going to disembark all of our troops. Oops. Onto the island. We're going to do this really awkwardly for some unknown reason. Let's unload all cargo. There we go. That's better. What has Rennell got? That's pushed them back up. They could probably do with a little more cargo. So let's head back up to Guadalcanal, grab ourselves some more supply there, and we will see what morning brings. Coast Guard is nearly at New Hebrides. Let's bring them back in, shall we? There we go. As you can see, we have nothing at New Hebrides at all. Milne Bay is potentially going to fall soon. We are steaming towards Cooktown with our supplies. We will evacuate Port Moresby, I reckon, and try and reinforce Milne Bay. That's sort of where we're at right now. I might move Herring. You can come into the Solomon Sea, please. I need eyes in that sea. I need to know what's happening. This is getting out of hand. These Japanese invasions, I don't like it. We need some tough Aussies to take care of the Japanese in New Guinea, but unfortunately we don't have that. So, all right, time to speed up time and bring you guys back in when the action happens. It's been pretty quiet for a few days. We've been sending patrols up from aircraft. These guys are out of Guadalcanal, and this is what they've spotted. It's another Japanese invasion task force. So what we're going to do is we're going to target number 7 and we're going to do a strafing run. So we're going to wait for all of our Wildcats. We're going to get them to turn this way. And now we haven't used these guys very much in strafing, and that's fine. They can now, spiral down to the deck and then starts to strafe number 7. We can take a cargo ship or two off the board before they get into contact with Guadalcanal. But keep in mind, we have our battleship group sitting, I'm going to say port in Guadalcanal, but there is no port at Guadalcanal. They're just sitting in the bay, waiting for their very, very opportune moment to strike at a task force made up like this. We have rearmed and repaired we have rearmed the Coast Guard task force. Also took out the destroyer and replaced it with a another destroyer, the USS Benson, the ship in the lead class of named Benson. So they are... all right, here we go. Let's talk more focus. We are heading in for our strafing run on this poor cargo ship. They're not going to know what it's an anti-aircraft fire is coming up. Here we go. They are diving down, machine guns blazing. Here we go. Much damage. Doesn't really look like it. Poke a few holes in her. That's really about it. Let's see if we can turn around and do it again, shall we? Now we're looking not great, but let's target you. Oh, we need our lead aircraft here. No, don't know what happened there. Oh, single lowly wildcat into the fray here. Oh man, all the fires are burning there. All I need to do here is I just want you just to sort of stay here, please, on station, as our other wildcats come in. We wouldn't mind sinking that one now that she's ablaze. Alright, here we go again. Diving down for our strafing run of the Japanese task force. Be brutal as you have cannon fire ripping through your ship. Oh, we've lost a wildcat. That's disappointing, isn't it? Alright, come up. Do we do another run at him? I think we do. Alright guys, I want you to target number 7, and we're going to go down and we're going to attack number 7. Let's get it done, shall we? This will be the last attack. We don't really want too many... don't want to lose too many wildcats, but we do want to let them know that they can't just indiscriminately land troops in our islands. We're not going to have it. No, sir, we are not. Right, let's watch them come in again. Absolute hail of anti-aircraft fire. Probably a waste of aircraft, to be honest. But that's fine. Here they come diving down. This is enough to force them to retreat. I'm more than happy with that. Alright, let's... yeah, we lost another wildcat. That's 2 brave pilots in the drink. Let's leave and see what the damage report has to say, shall we? Let's leave here. Good. Moderate damage, no flooding, so she's going to be fine. But that was just here. So we need to RTB you guys back to base. Simple as that. So that was there. Let's get some float planes up, shall we? I don't know why you haven't been launching float planes this entire time, but... what else? Wichita, give me a plane, please. All right, let's see what we can see, everyone. All right, there they are there. What is it? Guadalcanal. Guadalcanal's got Avengers. Well, we may as well give our new Avenger pilots a mission. So let's go get them. I don't want to... I'll ignore that Kingfisher event because we know where they are now. That's fine. Let's try and track them, shall we? How's everything looking here? So Herring's doing a bit of a jaunty trip here. We are evacuating Port Moresby in the hope that we can hold Milne Bay. So that's where we're at. It's probably this one. Yeah. Is it a silly decision? Maybe, but it's the one we're going to make. So let's see if we can catch this task force, shall we? All right, so we did make this task force think twice before engaging. So what we're going to do is everyone just do a big loop. We're going to see what we've got. All right. So I might split you guys up. We're going to attack 6 and 8 are our targets. So let's... you guys can form up. So we'll go, you guys can target 6. You guys can target 8. Alright. Good job, guys. What I do want is I want you guys to sort of come this way, please. You guys can come this way as well. Thank you very much. Good, good, good. Alright, so I hope you all got a chance to watch my Great War series. It was a pretty damn good game. I've enjoyed it very much. But sadly it has come to an end. We had a Allied victory. Not to spoil it for those of you that haven't seen it, but a new series is starting on the channel next week. I've already got the first episode in the bag. Just got to do a little bit of post-production stuff on it, and it should be good. All right, attack, guys. We're going to circle down to the deck. Bomb doors are already open here. Let's see if we can snag 2 cargo ships, shall we? That's the aim of the game. Let's see if the Japanese spotters are on their game today or not. I mean, I can't see them. There's a view from the Avenger here. There they are there. Whoop. Slowly, there we go. Nice Japanese task force there. Juicy, juicy, juicy. They are in retreat, so we did sort of teach them a bit of a lesson, and not to mess with us, so that's good. I wish they would take note and stop landing on other islands. That would be handy. Alright, this is looking perfect. All we need is no more dud Mark 14s, please. 2 flights. They've each got their orders and their targets. That is what we're targeting. Alright. Here we go. We're going to watch them straight in. Into the sunset. I believe it's sunset. No, I don't quite know what the time is in game, but I'm going to assume it's sunset because we've had planes up for a little while now. Anti-aircraft fire has just lit up. Let's see if we can take this Japanese task force to town and sink 2 of these cargo ships. Here we go. Are we dropping? Fish are away. Fish are away. Let's swap. So we're targeting... Oh no, we've just lost an Avenger. Nearly hit. So we're targeting this one and the one at the back. Here we go. You can see incoming torpedoes. We've got hits. Think of dud. 1 hit there. 2 hits on the back one. Brilliant. That's exactly what we wanted. No, I think we just missed. We did. We just missed. We whiffed it. But it might hit this one. Or is it? Is it? Is it? It's going to be bloody close. Yes, 3. Oh, she's aflame already. We might get 3 here. Somehow I doubt it, but we might get 3. Let's bring our Kingfisher in. He can sort of maneuver over the task force and give us an update. Frantically flooding compartments to counteract the water that is rushing into the gaping holes. As you can see, and the waves hit, they are almost over the deck here. Oh, they are over the deck. That fire is getting worse too. Considering this is the one we didn't aim for, it's probably going to be the one that sinks. I don't know why you're going so quick, but those props are way out of the water. That is a lot of fire. Alright, 3 Japanese targets are burning. And we might have to get some Dauntlesses up from Wasp to teach these guys even further lessons. Oh, there's a secondary explosion there. That's fantastic to see. Alright, it's taken hold. What I might do is I might speed up time a little bit and see what happens. So after a decent amount of time, they did not sink. But number 5, which honestly was not our target, heavy damage, heavy flooding. The other 2, not so bad. Or 8 critical. 4 very damaged cargo ships there. Can we harass them with Dauntlesses? Let's see. Come on, Wasp. Where are they? Launch aircraft, Dauntlesses. 1,000-pound high explosive. No, we'll poke absolute holes in them. Yeah, that should be perfect. Where are our Kingfishers? We need some more Kingfishers on target, please. Yeah, you're fine. All right, we're going to chase them down. We've got Coast Guard here, which is going to be... Yeah, so the evacuation order has been given to Port Moresby. We are out of Port Moresby. Yeah, I've decided to give up Port Moresby and focus on Milne Bay. That's the plan. Is it the right plan? Look, I don't know, but I don't have the troops for 3. I just can't do it. Especially with Rennell Island, the state it's in. I don't want to take any more troops off Guadalcanal because there is still Japanese presence there, and you never know what they are going to do. So, as always, let's speed up time and see what trouble we get into. So we have some Dauntlesses from Wasp that have come to spread cheer to this Japanese task force. So let's pause up for a second. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, there are some beaten ships in this task force. Alright, so you guys, I want 3. To form up. I don't want you. You can break. So your task here is this unaffected ship at the back here. All right, number 7. Yours is 7. All right. And then the rest of you, what we're going to do is we're going to go break, and we're going to go 2. Form up. You guys can target this one. What do we go? Form up there and go, yeah. Target that one, and then we'll go. You guys form up here. You guys can target Number 5. And form up as well, and targets. Target number 6. All right, let's press play and let them all have it, shall we? Everyone should be given their orders, I think. All right, attacking at 7. You're in formation with 6, but what is 6? 6 is attacking. Yeah, that's fine. 1 attacking 5. Yeah, excellent. All right, our wave of Dauntlesses are heading in to strike fear and vengeance in this Japanese task force. Let's pick a plane to ride in with. This one looks good to me. Actually, what we might do is we might skip ahead and get this one. Here we go. Unsure which formation this is and which plane they are going. These aircraft are pretty dirty that have come from WASP. I think they need to take a little bit better care of their aircraft. Maybe give them a bit of a clean, bit of some love. Yeah, salt water will do that to machines. All right, I would imagine they're going for this one here. All right. Diver started. Here we go. Bombs away! Let's swap to the Japanese target point of view. And we missed. Oh, we got this one. That one's a good hit there. Good hit here. Another excellent hit right there. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Is this one going to sink? That's the question. I would imagine she is. She's stopped. Yes, there she goes. Excellent. So we got 1. That's not too bad. You know, hopefully it contained some Japanese Marines. Yeah, one's not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's good. So we can probably stop harassing this task force now. They've been given it. So let's spool up the retreat, shall we? She's slipping below the waves here. Very good. They've copped a fair bit of abuse, this task force. I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. So hopefully it's the same ships that have been harassing our other islands. So if we leave here, as you can see, we've sunk 1. 5 has critical damage, heavy flooding. 7 moderate and minor. 8 critical and heavy. Yeah, they are. We've got 1 command point there. So let's RTB our Dauntlesses. Yeah, RTB. It's 8 in the morning. I don't feel like they are going to be a threat anymore. So let's speed up time once more and bring you guys back in when something exciting happens again. So we have a group of Japanese Zeros out here, and they're harassing our Kingfishers. I don't know why. We've launched Wildcats from Guadalcanal, only 2, because that's all we could muster. They are heading out to investigate and hopefully persecute. We will then. What I'm doing here is just doing a little bit of a loop for our air patrols. So that's the situation there. I'm a little worried about those Zeros. We have not seen any Japanese carriers this whole campaign, and I'm a little nervous. I am a little nervous in regards to that. So So we've got our Wildcats heading up. They've managed to down one Kingfisher, and then these are it's our convoy friends here. As you can see, they're well on the way to no longer being a problem. Let's get a Kingfisher just to tail him for a little bit. So you might as well RTB. What are you doing? You're doing a nice little patrol. So you, excellent. So that is where we're at. Dauntless is heading back to the carrier. Cargo task force with engineering are coming in. Renal Island, is it tipping in our favour? Potentially. If we go over to the other side of the Solomon Sea, Milne Bay, she's in trouble. Port Moresby, also in trouble. Love to get your thoughts on both of these, please. That would be awesome. And that is where we're going to leave it for today. We've got some harassment here from Zeros, which we're hoping to engage and get rid of. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and as always, if you got this far and you're not a subscriber, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, and I will see everyone on the next one. Bye for now.